pussy cost me. And when the nigga started hating, that's when the nigga lost me. Fantastical, that's what the hoes call me.
Mazuma TV back with some more fighting news. Alright guys, shout out to all the subscribers that's taking the time to watch this video. And shout out to the non-subscribers since you sitting here and watching me have my thoughts on this topic right here. You guys reading the caption, man. Y'all motherfuckers know how I read. Shout out to Boxing Scene for this article. Now, according to Kathy Duva, when watching Sergey Kovalev train, he seemed to be rejuvenated. She claims that he was energized and seemed to have a lot more energy compared to the first fight with Andre Ward when he was doing his media workouts. Because she claims that in the first fight he had been exhausted in the media workouts. You know, never really said that until now. But now she's going around saying that she believes Sergey Kovalev was overtrained for the first fight. You know, and I stopped reading it right there. That immediately caught my attention. I said, I'm going to make a video on this. Now, I have a problem with what Kathy Duva is saying, you know, because it doesn't really make sense to me. And I'm going to tell you guys why. After the Ward and Kovalev fight, there was controversy all over the place. Boxing fans have been outraged. Some boxing fans agreed with the decision of Andre Ward getting it. But a lot of people also thought that Sergey Kovalev won the fight, and they thought Andre Ward did not do enough to beat a champion. That's what this is what was going on after they gave Ward the fight. So right after the fight, Sergey Kovalev, John David Jackson, and Kathy Duva had went out to say that they believe their fighter, and Sergey Kovalev himself saying that he believed he won the fight. They all came to a consensus that they were not given a fair shade. American judges, they believed they won. It was their fight. All this stuff, right? And they're entitled to feel that way, you know? Just because they aren't actual judges that are getting paid to judge the fights doesn't mean that they shouldn't have an opinion, you know? If they feel as though they won the fight, hey, we can't knock you for that, right? So if you guys feel as though y'all won the fight, why are y'all making excuses as to why Sergey Kovalev lost the fight? That doesn't really make sense to me. I feel like there's a big hole in that, and I see right through it, you know? If I'm getting into a fight with some dude in the street or whatever, and me and him are going at it, you know, I drop the motherfucker or whatever, but he get back up and then we go at it. You know, I'm tired and shit, but we still going at it. There might be some people on the block that will believe that the other bull won the fight, regardless if I dropped him, but because he got back up and gave me a hell of a fight. Well, a lot of people on the block think I won just because I dropped dude and I dominated in the beginning, you know. But if I believe I personally won the fight, I'm not going to go around saying, man, I was tired as hell, man. Watch this time when I see him next time. Nah, if I really feel like I won the fight, I'm not going to come up with excuses, you know. If I really believe that I clearly won the fight and that the opinions of the other people was bullshit, being how Kovalev felt about the judges' decisions, I would not make excuses for myself. You know, it just shows like a guilty conscience, as if they know they're lost, you know. And this is new to Sergey Kovalev. He was undefeated prior to the Andre Ward loss, you know. So he really doesn't know how to deal with it, and he's not handling it so well, and his team isn't either, you know. John David Jackson seems to be more like on the chill side when it comes to that. But Kathy Duva and Sergey Kovalev are whining like a motherfucker, man. They act like they act like they're ready to sue or some shit to take that one off their record, off their losses. You know what I'm saying? It seems like they're extremely emotional. You know, Sergey Kovalev acting like a female. Kathy Duva is a female. So they're being extremely emotional, man. Real emotional. And it's really showing the guilty conscience, you know. They keep lying to themselves, and maybe they're not. They probably genuinely feel that way, but if they're making excuses in the back of their mind, they probably have questions on whether did they really win that fight or not, you know. Or maybe they just bothered by you know, I'm gonna just make a separate video about that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But let me know what y'all guys think about this. Do you think that them saying that they were overtrained shows a guilty conscience, let me know in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe to your boy Mazuma TV, and I'm out.